Pete Buttigieg, of course, couldn't pass up a moment like this. It's not like Pete Buttigieg wants to talk about how things are going over at the transportation department, which he supposedly runs. Short answer, not well. No, Pete Buttigieg wants to talk about identity. He always wants to talk about identity. And the funny, ironic thing is, until just a few years ago, Buttigieg wouldn't even admit that he was gay. He hid that and then lied about it for reasons he has never been asked to explain. Why not? But whatever, now he is happy to use his sexual orientation as a cudgel to bash you repeatedly in the face into submission.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Pete Buttigieg only wants to talk about his identity and wants to use it as as a weapon. That's what Pete Buttigieg wants to do. Tucker wouldn't want to do that. He just weirdly implies that a man in America not wanting to openly identify as gay is suspicious or unexplainable for some reason, as he uses it as a weapon against Buttigieg. That was a fun little twist that he did there. It's also not true. Pete Buttigieg has talked about this many times. Here's a bit of that.
As a military officer serving under Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and as an elected official in the state of Indiana when Mike Pence was governor, at a certain point, when it came to professional setbacks, I had to wonder whether just acknowledging who I was going to be the ultimate career-ending professional setback. I came back from the deployment and realized that you only get to live one life, and I was not interested in not knowing what it was like to be in love any longer. So I just came out.
Yeah, look, I disagree with many things on policy with Pete Buttigieg, but the timeline for him coming out, that has nothing to do with me. It's not up to me. It's not up to Tucker Carlson. How is that a thing to attack him based on? And then to imply that it's weird and needs to be explained that he didn't do it up until recently in a country that is still rabidly homophobic. Like, I know that Tucker Carlson has no respect whatsoever for his audience, but that seems condescending even for him. Francesca, what do you think?
I brought the cat on camera because Tucker Carlson was also on camera, and I have to counteract his disgustingness, his homophobia with the chitty who accepts all people for who they are and says love is love and food is food. And I'm trapped in Francesca's studio right now. Let me out. I'm sorry. Chitty on camera for the damage report for the Dragon Squad. Dude, Pete Buttigieg has been talking about his husband for so long. He constantly brings up Chasten. I believe his name is Chasten. He's constantly talking about him. He's very proud of his husband. He's never been shy about talking about his sexuality. I think it's an incredibly bold thing for him to do, and he's always talked about it. I mean, and it's been interesting that he's a veteran, that he served in the US military, that he's talking about being afraid of being discriminated against for who he loves and who he is. Like, I don't always agree with Pete Buttigieg's politics, but the fact that he's been so like, openly gay and embracing it and like showing that a partnership, a same-sex partnership in like the public eye can and is a thing, is really dope.
It's just like the lobster thing that we talked about earlier, and then this. It's just like, this is what their job is at Fox News. You have to ignore the actual problems that are happening and then come up with nonsense to bamboozle your audience. It's such a weird way to make a very large amount of money.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.